I guess I'll edit the rest of that bit. I'll catch up. I'll try to catch up to where I left off. I knew I should have been more careful to create that safe to make my decision points. Man, that's a lot of text to skip through. I hope I know where to stop. At least it should stop at the decision point. And the pacing of this of these two chapters is so much lengthier. I guess because it is two chapters than it is for chapter 1 and 2. I'm glad there's a skip button. Alright, we're still pretty far away. Still don't know who this migrant person is. Alright, are we there yet? Alright, we have to go through all these little stories too. I don't think I made any. There's no decision points for these character points. The only decision point in this chapter so far is Ryota. A lot of dings. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. We got to Ryota. There we are. The jeweled piano. No, wait, this is Sakia. So we're not quite there yet. This is it. Here's Ryota. Wait, this is new? Is it? Hey, this is new. I skipped too much. No! But because you can tell your greatest treasure will be taken far, far away. If you join the king, you will not be afraid of anything anymore. The evil demon will be gone then. The king is waiting for you. After a lot of swarmy battling, the king disappears. Salutations, old troubled young pigeon. Mind if I join you for a bit? Oh, Yuya. So you've ended up here too? That was just us. Well, I wasn't exactly invited, you know. You know how it is. I'm here to rescue you all. Blah, 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 blah. Please decide to bust out of here. Come home with us as soon as possible. Okay, this game is self-aware. It is aware that I have made a bad decision last time. That already knew that I was pressing the skip button. I see. So we're all in the same dream after all. So it's not just something I imagined all by myself. You know, this isn't the first time this kind of situation has happened. I remember in the first corpse party, I'd hit all the skip buttons and not realize like, hey, my earlier decision with one of the choices finally gets one of the earlier points where I wasn't given a decision. Then I was given a decision, and they continue on to the good end. So you had to fail. Right, is this one of those situations where any choice you would fail anyways? Just so that you can come back here to get this second point? You have to have the time loop too? Oh god, that's another trope, isn't it? Time loop 2. Stupid blood drive. By all indications, yes. The king there is the host and creator of this charade, and you're all guests. And I'm crashing the party. Everyone dreaming the same dream beneath the starry night sky. Very romantic. So are you still caught up in this dream? I don't know. I don't want it. I don't know what I want anymore. It's very painful. Okay, we're back to where we are. From what little I saw the king's solicitations, I can guess pretty easily what he means. And a bit of a suspicious in that area. Oh wait, I forgot. Then I guess I did forget about this area. This game can't be that complicated. I haven't done. Talk to me, Ryota. I'm here for you. I can help you. What's bothering you? What are you afraid of? Once you put it into words, you'll know exactly what you need to do. That's what I think anyways. It's why I talk so much all the time. Seems reasonable, doesn't it? Yeah, this is... I'm remembering bits and pieces of this, but there's some of it I don't remember. I'll just skip ahead. Aha! Wait, I don't get to save at the decision point. Oh, I have to be careful. Alright, so what is special? Let's do a save point here now. What exactly do you mean by special? Something irreplaceable? I don't really understand myself. But at the very least, to me, Jackie is Jackie, and no one can ever take her place. So that's it. What were you afraid of then? No one can ever be replaced, Ryota. You will never stop being special to Jackie in that respect. It's as simple as that. You don't think I'm trying to fool you or anything, do you? That's true, I guess, but that's not it. I'm scared that I just won't be with her as much any... Of course not. You can't stay children forever. Feel like writing me off as a heartless bastard yet? But ignoring me won't change anything. Time will pass. Places will change. The first flowers in spring, a shooting star, the rainbow right after the storm. All beautiful. And none can be captured and held forever. No matter how fair the flower, It will rot and fall into pieces if you never let it go. But memories will never hurt you. The flower withers, the star falls, and the rainbow fades away, but you'll always remember their beauty. Are you telling me to go on alone, with nothing but my memories? That's a little pessimistic. What I'm saying is, don't let your fears of tomorrow cloud your memories of you're making today. That's too abstract for me. I don't think I understand. How long is he going to keep floundering around? I have to be a little more clear. Maybe you'll be an unrequited lover, or maybe you'll live and have a family with Jackie, or maybe you'll go on your own separate ways. But whatever happens, all the time you spent with her, all the joy you've had, will still be yours. That makes it even worse. How can I live without the sun, now that I'm so used to its warmth and light? I'm scared, Yuya. I don't want to see everything I know collapse around me. This is pretty bad. I've been taking him for a quiet metrosexual, but maybe he's really into the whole total monopolization thing. Oh boy. That's a lot to unravel in that little paragraph. And as far as I can tell, Miss Jackie herself hasn't got the slightest idea of all what's going on. What a sinfully negligent lady. Everything changes, Ryota. Time is like that, inconvenient and rude to everyone. And even if you stand still, everything else will leave you behind. No matter how hard you try to prevent change, it will still come. The world and your friends will change. Or still change. If what you really want is undisturbed peace for the rest of your days, you will never have to cut your ties and leave everyone behind and become a hermit in the mountains. No, I don't want that. I didn't think you did. Are you planning to ask someone else to stay with you then? That wouldn't be right. I couldn't ask for something like that. It would be too selfish. So you think it would be selfish? Aren't you wishing for someone who would do that for you, just a little bit deep inside? I don't know. Maybe I am? Or maybe you aren't. Right. Aren't you afraid, Yuya? Everything around us is changing, and so are we. We don't know what's ahead. Doesn't that scare you? There are things that scares even me, yes. Even a hero of justice has this weakness. What's waiting for me at the other end of this night? Best days of my life? Or the very worst? No one knows, and that's why all we who cannot see tomorrow can do is put our bravest smiles and march boldly into the new day. I'm starting to read these and I'm losing all meaning in the words I'm talking about. But we must continue to finish this game. Isn't that called bluffing? I suppose it is. All this time I've been trying to look cool and so no one will realize what's going on inside. What's wrong with putting on a little show? He is breaking down. I have a question for you. There are only two choices. We're running a little low on time, you see. Well, I hope so. Kawara Ryota, what do you want to do? You could accept the king's invitation and stay here. Nakeki would be removed, and you would spend eternity celebrating the endless holiday with Jackie, and tomorrow would never come. Nothing would change, and nothing would hurt you ever again. Or, you could refuse the king's invitation and return to the real world. Your relationship with Jackie will change, sooner or later, for better or for worse. A new day will come. Now choose. I won't force you either way. Well, we kinda technically did, game. We chose one of them, and he chose to stay. And that was a game over. You alone can decide what your salvation will be. In any case, it won't do us any good unless he decides to break free of himself. Aye. Now then. If I remember Nageki's map right, I should be near the throne room. But something's bothering me. I've been looking as hard as I can, but I still haven't found it. There was another star below, to the right of the moon, and to the right of the room where we started. Someone else must be here. I went to the right. If the map is correct, there should be a route to that star here somewhere. But where? Now we're back to Jackie. We don't have to worry about getting lost, but the corridor is way too long. It's connecting to the two stars, and there really isn't any way it could be not long. Stop pointing out how futile my complaints are. We're almost there anyway. Beyond that, we should be the King's Chamber? Nageki stares at the extravagant door at the end of the hallway and nods. Alright. Let's get in there with a bang, take out the king with a clang, and knock down the lighthouse with a crash. Looks like you two cleared your half just fine. Yuya! We went through 2 rooms. We talked to Oko-san, Miru and Kaku, and Dr. Iwamine. And we made a lot of cracks in the shell. Though I still don't think the doctor really is with us. 2 rooms after all. Yep, just like on the map. I didn't take any shortcuts, but I've only been through 2 rooms as well. So I'm afraid we have to go back, Motobi. But we're just a few steps from the king. We're still 1 short. I must have missed a room somewhere. No doubt it's the quail. I'll go find the last room as quickly as I can. My mission here is to get everyone out alive after all. And your status as a hero of justice does give you a better chance at spot checks than either of us. Yuya will finish his search and rescue. I'll clobber the sense into the king, and Nageki will destroy the lighthouse. It's the perfect plan. Try not to hurt him too badly, Miss Femsi. He started it. I was hoping to enjoy a reunion a little more, but we'll have plenty of time for that after we wake up. The king isn't going to be like anything you've fought before, Wanami. And he will certainly won't be eager to let you pass. But we're low on time. This is the best way. Don't worry, Yuya. Nothing can stand before Nageki and me. Ours is a march of destruction, and no tender grasses sprout in the charred shell we leave. These sentences are getting more nonsensical as time goes on. Speak for yourself. Oh, Nageki just shuts me down. Mr. Sakazaki. Hitori is blind. If he's alone, he may be scared. Please help him. Of course. Leave it to me. Back to the mission, then. Adieu. As for us, here to the Hall of the King. Coming through! Stormtrooper Captain Jackie has arrived. You invite us here, and we come. But you want to talk. His Royal Highness the King. Hello, I'm the King. You rotten royal rapscallion. Your silly fanfare and informal greeting won't help you now. The King asked, "Why do you look so angry?" The King is scared. The King does not understand. The King does not understand. The King does not understand and thinks he might cry. Your Majesty, we think I'm here to make you cry. Please, listen to what we have to say. You won't get anywhere without talking. You won't get anywhere talking to him, Nageki. He belongs in a mental institution. He hasn't listened to anything we've said so far, anyway. Oh God, Jackie, why are you so mean? Come on, let's beat him up already. Is this because like we're human and we're like thuggish in nature? Miss Femsy, please. Nageki glares at me. Guess he's right. Our opponent is the undead lord of the dead kingdom. If we talk to for a bit, maybe we'll find out something useful. Who are you? The king is the king. I know that. But it's not what I'm asking. Margaret said that this place is where the souls of the dead wash up. The souls of the dead who have gone astray, that is. Oh yeah, I'm running low on battery. Oh great. He said that this false star grows by attracting those souls with its light. Were you the one who created the star? If you did, why? Why did you try to trap more people here? Because it wants to be corpse party. Because it's safe here. Safe? This place is fake. It's a sham. This place is danger. This place is the danger. I don't think the king is evil. Sometimes he doesn't seem like anything but evil. No. The king just thinks a little differently than we do. He's doing all this because he thinks he's helping people. Isn't that right? Of course! The king always acts for the good of his people at heart. His idea of what's good is too far away from ours, Nageki. That may be true, but I still want to figure out his motives. It's not very likely, but if we can persuade him without using force, we should. Tell me, Your Majesty, where did you come from? Oh God, we're in for another long story.